This is GBP USD. On daily chart, if you guys look at the market, is this is a very clear support. Market try to penetrate. Market try to penetrate this area, fail. Try to penetrate, fail. Try to penetrate. This is Monday gap. Then market aggressively rush, and then again at the support. So 1.2115 is a very good support level. So at the moment there's no sign of bankers entering the market. So I won't be entering the market. I'll wait probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Wait until the bankers enter, then I'll enter pound sterling. What I'm anticipating is market to reverse back higher. This is a very good support level. A lot of buyers will enter, but there's no banker sign yet. Another possibility is if market penetrate down, don't worry, still market will retest to this area. You can become a seller and then continue downtrend, because in a bigger picture, since Brexit, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high. Market is just flowing this way. It still has a lot of force on downside than upside, but buyers defending 1.21 level. So I'll be observing this trade. It's a very good opportunity for probably Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, not tomorrow. Okay, that's GBP USD. USD Swiss franc, if you ask me on a daily chart, I will go short. A lot of traders are having sell position on USD yen. During crisis time, Japanese yen will strengthen. Trump creating a chaos. So what I'm anticipating is, if you see market try to penetrate, fail, penetrated, and there's a limitation on the upper side, then market try to break below, fail, try to penetrate higher, fail, penetrated lower. It's try to break higher, fail, and this is a support, and market try to break higher, fail, and market again trying to break higher. This is a sign of bankers enter the market. So Monday, what I'll give is, I'll enter my pending order, sell stop, and my stop loss will be here. I'll manage my trade in this area. Okay, this is a very good selling opportunity for Monday. NZD.JPY. If you look at CAD yen, it's a very clear uptrend. Market tried to break, fail, penetrated, retest, and break higher. Then it tried to break lower, fail, try to break higher, fail also, because there's a limitation here. Then it broke below, creating a lower low. This is the indication that sellers already entered the market. Sellers don't sell at cheapest price. They will bring the price as high as possible so that they can sell a higher price to make a huge profit. So what they have done is, they brought the price high. This is a sign of bankers entry. They massively entered the market. Then buyers defending this price, and sellers brought it higher, and then sellers gathered and then sold here. It's basically ranging, but creating a lower low and lower high in a small scale. But this is a very good sign, is it? This is key line. A lot of sellers entered last week. You got to be careful on this. You don't sell immediately. If at all Monday morning the market opens somewhere here, can I go short?
Yes.
Okay, yes, correct. Then your stop loss confirm. You cannot go short here because sellers haven't entered the market yet. Price action traders. The market must break below, then pull back, you can go short. If you immediately go and sell over here, it will hit your stop loss. Okay, see, okay, that's a good observation for okay, this is very good trade. Swiss franc yen, I would say this is a grade setup which I'll be giving in my mobile app. You see, market very clear uptrend, try to penetrate, fail, penetrated, and market face some limitation. Wait, let me draw a line over here. Market try to penetrate, fail, penetrated, retest, try to penetrate, fail, penetrated, and there's a lot of limitation on upper side. Then market stuck in a range for almost 1.5 weeks, and then it created new lower low. Then sellers bring the price as high as possible to go short again. Okay, you say, Naveen, this is not double top, this is double top, but I can go short here because this is the highest price after the market faced rejection. So market stuck in range, then create a new lower low. So those who have learned basic trend identification, this is the low, low, high, 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 lower low, lower high, okay, lower low, lower high. We don't take this because it's stayed in the same line. Low, high, low, high. Can I go short over here? Very clear setup, I can go short, and the best part is bankers already entered last Friday. Okay, so you can enter a trade here, stop loss here, and I'll update the trade management where to place take profit next week. Easily you can make about 100 pips over here, this trade. Canadian yen, I wouldn't recommend because this is a bit tricky, but I will take the trade. But this, I won't give this as a signal. USD yen is a very good trade setup, but you must wait for the market to break below. It has a potential of movement of 280 pips. You can write 280 pips. USD yen. GBP yen, it's a B grade, so I don't want to discuss GBP yen, but you can observe GBP yen. This is the trade setup. New Zealand yen, okay, a lot of sellers entered here, but I won't be following the trade. I will wait for the market to create new lower high at this area, 80.64, then only I will go short. Until then, I will not sell New Zealand yen. Okay, Australia New Zealand dollar, many people are anticipating market to reverse to this level. Actually, if you guys look at Aussie New Zealand dollar, it's a very clear key level trading. Market try to penetrate, fail, try to penetrate, fail, try to penetrate, fail, try to penetrate, fail, penetrated. So since market already penetrated, what will happen next? Market must retest. The level is 1.07490. 1.07490. So I will wait for the market to retest at this level, wait for the bankers to come in, then I'll buy. Market already uptrend. So this is a very good flipping desk price. This actually, no, it might reverse on a bigger scale, but not now. You see, very clear where market must retest. What I'm saying is we wait for confirmation the bankers enter. If at all bankers did not enter, then this skinny leg will become valid. A lot of sellers will enter. So we wait for the bankers entry. Okay. Euro Audi. Okay, a lot of, this is a very clear downtrend. Low, high, low, high, low, and market is creating high. Can you see? Market is creating lower high. At the moment, there's no sign of bankers and enter the market. What I'm anticipating is market to create another high at to this level 1.4232. So I'll be waiting for the market to retest this level, wait for bankers entry, bankers sign, then we can go short once they enter. And look at this, it's a very valid key line. Market try to penetrate, fail, try to penetrate, fail, but this area is a bit choppy. Then it penetrated, clear cut, retest, drop, and again market is climbing up to this same level. A lot of sellers will be waiting at this level. These patterns similar to our gold entry, gold trade. Let me show you guys the same scenario on daily chart. We took a position over here, right? Last 2 weeks back. Why I take a trade here? Because market tried to penetrate, fail, penetrated. Did the market retest? And penetrated, retest, it dropped. So this pattern is being repeated in EuroCAD. Okay, Euro GBP is a very clear price action story, very clear. Market tried to penetrate higher, fail, creating a double top, penetrated below, retest again, and now market is retesting again. I will go short with a confirmation at 0.8850 level, 0.8850. Until then, I'll keep this currency under observation. Yes, Euro New Zealand dollar is a very good ineffective market where market is rush up without correction. So I'll keep this as a skinny leg for next week on a lower time frame like a H4. At the moment on daily chart, market haven't created a skirt yet, so we cannot draw the buyer zone, seller zone. Wow, what is this over here? But I'll keep this as a skinny leg probably for next week, not next week, in a week time. So you can mark Euro New Zealand dollar probably 19 March. We can discuss this. Okay, GBP Swiss franc, a very interesting price action story. Is it downtrend, uptrend? Yeah, it's daily. Double top. Nearing, yeah. This one?
No. The two tops are right.
This one.
Are they?
There's a good limitation here.
So there's a new low and there's a new low created, and it's going to retest back on the previous low.
Okay. Okay, last I think about a month ago I was teaching this to Nilai price action traders. Key line is like a rock, a stone. The market is like a water. This is the key line, right? Let me mark all the key line like a stone. Okay. Is there any key line over here? There's a key line, right? There's another key line over here. Okay. Another key line here. And there's a few key line over here. Okay, and there's a key line. Okay, and let's mark the market as a water. Those who are price action traders, this gives you guys a different view. You see, the water tried to flow down, but there's a block over here, obstacle. So you see, this is how the water flow. It break below and stuck in this area, then it flow up and over here now. What is the next potential is either market going to retest here and over here, or it will reach here and then stuck in the range. Actually, the market is stuck in a range. This is a very solid bottom and solid top. It's stuck in a very small range. I won't be trading GBP Swiss franc, but what it's interesting over here is it's at very good support. You wait for the banker's entry, and the banker's entry shouldn't be like a small pin bar or anything. It has to be like something like this kind of week. It has to be very outstanding. Next week, this week, coming week, something must happen for Swiss franc or GBP. Something, I don't know what is that. You must check your calendar. That must be a let's check the news. Okay, GBP Swiss franc, sorry, GBP New Zealand dollar. Market stuck in this range, created a new lower low and retesting here. You can go short in at this area, but it's very limited. You probably can make about 50 to 60 pips, so I don't take the trade. Let's look at New Zealand Swiss franc. Okay, New Zealand Swiss franc, it's in the range. This is the range. Okay, this is a very valid key line. Those who are trading flipping desk, you can take a position. You would have taken a position if you're trading flipping desk. You buy here, you close at a 50% profit. What I'm anticipating is market to retest to this level. I will sell at this price 0.7182. But you can take a trade here, but this is a counter trend. The probability of counter trend is lesser than with the trend, but I will wait at 71.82. New Zealand dollar, fantastic trade, very key level support. This is a sign of a 2-bar reversal, but kind of not so A grade, B grade. Let's look at lower time frame. Okay, in the lower time frame H4, there's a limitation at the bottom. Market actually penetrated, retesting. Wait, okay, New Zealand dollar, observe in H4. I will take position on H4. It's a very good, I'll wait for good setup. With the confirmation, I'll buy the trade. We have a lot of opportunity. We can anticipate. If market move with a confirmation, we can anticipate 250 pips. New Zealand dollar. Okay, USD Singapore dollar, can we enter trade? Bankers already enter the market. What I'll do is I'll wait at yep, correct, 1.4150. Market will retest here. I will sell at this price, and I'll set my target at 1.4030. I sell at 1.4150, and I will take profit at 1.4030. So this is how many pips? About under 30 pips. That means dollar going to weak next week, Singapore dollar going to strengthen. Aussie Swiss franc, not a clear. Okay, Aussie Swiss franc, I say it's very clear price action story. All of you guys were looking at downside, right? This was a counter trend, but let me switch your perception. Market try to penetrate, fail. Try to penetrate, fail. Try to penetrate, fail. Try to penetrate, fail. Penetrated, retest, advance. Again retesting. If you see market create high, low, high, low. Can I buy here or sell here?
So, this is day, right?
Daily.
இப்போ current price இருக்குல்ல அது கொஞ்சம் மேல நீங்க line drop பண்ணீங்கன்னா I see as a shoulder head shoulder.
Over here.
Looks like solid over. Yeah.
Okay. But the key line, is it valid?
My key line is 76.46.
My key line is 76.20. Price action traders key line. No, if you mark the line over here, bro. If you mark the key line over here, this is a key line, actually. At what level? The real key line is on a 76. 77. 0.77 is the key line, and you see it's a very clear price action story. Let me explain the story. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, and a lot of sellers entered. Again they penetrated, retest, tried to advance, fail. Because they failed, sellers broke below the key line, retest, a lot of bankers entered. What bank? HSBC, Citibank, all entered, then market dropped. Now this is the key line, key line, key line, key line, key line, and market retesting on the key line. What we can anticipate next week, I wait for confirmation. If there's a confirmation something like this, can I go short? This is the immediate first retest, so there's no price action story here. You can sell at this area. This might take a next month or another 5 or 6 weeks. What we can do is, what I'm anticipating is, we got a Swiss franc news next week, and that might create some volatility here. Either a pin bar like this, or engulfing bar, or 2-bar reversal. Okay, try to break, fail, penetrated, retest. A lot of buyers will enter. Probably there's opportunity on Wednesday, not on Monday or Tuesday. So your position, you try to close before it stop loss, bro. Actually, you only got 2 point of view in the market. Either you look at the market as a seller, or you look at the market as a buyer. If you have the ability to look at the market as a seller from left eye, and look at the market as a buyer from right eye, you should be able to take both opportunity. Huh? Okay, gold. I think we discussed about gold, right? Gold. This is a very valid key line. There's another key line over here. There's another key line at this area. Okay, what I anticipate is market to pull back to 1220 and then drop, or it penetrate above 120 level, retest at 12,220 and then advance higher. Gold, we have a both directional trade. Either you can buy or sell at this price. Okay, and then GBP Swiss franc, No, stuck in the range. Any other currency pairs that I miss out? Anyone calculate? Singapore dollar is a very good trade.
New Zealand Canadian dollars I can see at channel.
Oh, very good. New Zealand.
Canadian.
New Zealand CAD daily chart. Channel. Where, bro? Oh, okay, now I. So you're saying this one? Okay, let's relate these two story. Based on this, okay, this is another price action traders point of view. Market tried to penetrate, failed. Penetrated, hitting the support, a lot of sellers entered, then tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest again, try to enter the channel again, fail, penetrated, then it's stuck in the channel comfortably. So now this is a very good support level. A lot of buyers will enter the price, but I don't see any confirmation yet. No sign of bankers enter, but this is a very good support level, right? What can we anticipate market to reach higher? That means New Zealand dollar is going to weaken or strengthen. Okay, if New Zealand dollar going to strengthen, look at our New Zealand dollar. What we anticipated, market going to enter high, right? I mean go high, right? That means New Zealand dollar going to strengthen. So the story is matching with all the currency pairs, and we are anticipating a uptrend on this also. So you really can look at that. That's a very good point of view, bro. New Zealand CAD. Any other trading ideas? Any other trading ideas? These videos, front cover going to be our picture. Any other opportunity? Exotic pair? Okay. Last one. USD, Mexico. What Mexico? Daily chart. Wow. Look at this, huh? Is it a good banker's entry sign? You see a lot of limitation. Entered, good confirmation. Let's see how much we would have made. Our entry will be a stop loss is 300 pips. But if you grow your profit, it's going to be 1,800 pips. I think in about 1.5 months. Good, huh? I think we should consider this currency pair. This is a very good key level. I will go short. Actually, in fact, you can go short here also. Place your stop loss above this key line. It's very clear downtrend. Why clear downtrend? Those who learn skinny leg, I don't know how we missed the skinny leg. Did the market drop below?
Yes.
Retesting?
Yes.
Okay, I think we still can go short with a higher price. There's another 925 pips to capture based on skinny leg. Let me mark the color. USD, Mexico.
Mexico wall under the classic.
Very good setup, right? So, and in fact, if you look just based on this, market have created lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And if you focus on the H4, very good confirmation, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. A lot of sellers entering, and market is, we should have entered our trade here, stop loss here. I'll wait for a higher price, then I'll go short. But they got 925 pips to be captured. But if you can't enter with big lot size because your risk is high, your reward is limited. We should have entered a trade over here, not over here, because by entering here you're exposing higher risk. The spread, let's check our spread. Spread is I think about 15 to 18 in IC market itself. USD CAD. Why, it's 8 o'clock, huh? USD CAD. You see in H4, no, if you guys really trade on H4, you should be daily enter at least minimum 3 trades. Very good trade, A grade. Okay. You see market, it's a very clear uptrend. Try to break, fail. Try to break, fail. Try to break, fail. Broken. Penetrate is done. Market is retesting. What Monday we can see is market will reach certainly at this price 1.3515. A lot of flipping desk traders will be waiting here. They will be going short, and then it can drop back here or penetrate higher and retest here. Then I'll go in as a buyer. So for this currency pair, I'll wait as a buyer at this level. I won't go short because this is counter trend. I won't trade. I have my trade with the trend. Any other currency pairs?
So, all these things, I see the
Aussie Sing dollar. We missed the trade, bro. Look at this. Okay, but I know this price action story is very clear. Market tried to penetrate. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest. A sign of a very clear sign of bankers entering, and market drop. If we have entered the trade, we would have entered with 780 pips stop loss. Okay, what I can do on this trade is, okay, before that, if market reach next week to a higher price like this, I'll go short and place my stop loss here, or over here I'll manage my trade based on this level. There's still very clear downside pressure. Okay, H4. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Sell, drop, then again, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, sell.
Okay. I got a pending trade with 5 to 10 pips below the bearish candle. Is it advised to keep the trade or close it? It's a pending trade.
Can you close now? Probably market might trigger, but no, it's good. You see, what is the advantage a trader will stay